Hey, David, this isn't big. It's huge. Federal grand jury subpoenas ordering this couple to testify under oath tomorrow morning. And if they lie about anything, they could face perjury charges.
That I'm under investigation at all seems hugely unfair.
Seamus Johnson, the target of a federal grand jury scheduled to start questioning him tomorrow morning. The U.S. Attorney's Office will grill Johnson on his level of knowledge, if any, to the recent ongoing bomb threats here on the Pitt campus. I went to criminal defense attorney Phil DeLucente today for some insight on why a grand jury.
It's been, in my experience, if a subpoena is served on you by someone of the FBI, there's definitely something that they want to hear.
Seamus Johnson, born a woman who identifies as a man, thinks his transgender lifestyle with partner Catherine Ann McCloskey, born a man who wants to be a woman, has made them suspects in the bomb threats.
I'm very upset.
Here's why the FBI apparently has zeroed in on Seamus. Charged with indecent exposure for changing in the men's locker room on the Johnstown campus, Seamus was expelled in January. Johnson talked about appealing his expulsion to Chancellor Mark Nordenberg and getting a lawyer to sue Pitt. Weeks after getting kicked out of Pitt, bomb threats started on the Pittsburgh campus, triggering massive evacuations.
Their discrimination against not just me, but now all transgendered students that attend their university, their faculty, shouldn't have happened. It's a very, very, very stressful situation for me. Very frustrating.
Now, the couple refused to turn over 2 computers to the FBI voluntarily. They say, though, they will show up with those computers tomorrow at the grand jury that meets here in Pittsburgh tomorrow morning at 9. It will be there.
Meantime, the couple at the center of all the Pitt bomb threats called to testify before a federal grand jury. Channel 11 News reporter Alan Jennings got a chance to talk with them. He's live downtown watching the late-breaking developments now from the courthouse. Alan.
Hey, David, they took on the FBI and the U.S. Attorney's Office today. Most people would say not a lot of wisdom in that. And that stems from the fact that they refused to obey a grand jury subpoena to turn over their fingerprints and handwriting samples. And their boldness now tonight has both frustrated and angered a federal judge.
I got the feeling that they were desperately afraid of us testifying. Can't imagine why else the prosecutor will appear tomorrow to argue why we can't testify.
Catherine McCloskey and her husband Seamus Johnson were ordered to appear before a grand jury this morning. When they arrived, though, they were told they couldn't testify because they failed to first present the U.S. attorney with fingerprints and handwriting samples, according to the grand jury subpoena. The couple then demanded a search warrant.
We did get the order that we were looking for to provide the handwriting and fingerprints, so we're going to comply with that order.
Now, the couple will comply because of that court order, but tonight, federal judge Nora Barry Fisher might still be considering holding both of them in contempt of court for refusing to bring those samples to the court today. Now, another unusual twist in this case. Tomorrow at 1 p.m., the couple will have a hearing in front of Judge Fisher. They are going to demand that they be able to testify before the grand jury because they say they want to proclaim their innocence. Live at the federal courthouse, downtown, Alan Jennings, Channel 11 News.
You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed for you for any questions or answers.
YouTube video of a citizen's arrest. This video shows the couple subpoenaed by a grand jury for the bomb threats has been on Pitt's radar for a while. Catherine McCloskey confronted police on the Pitt Johnstown campus.
Her partner, Seamus Johnston, was behind the camera. That was before the couple was ever mentioned in connection with the threats. Channel 11's Rick Earl live in the newsroom with what's happening now in the bomb threats case. Rick?
Well, David, on the very day that 8 more bomb threats came into Pitt, we found this video on YouTube, and it shows how the Cambria County couple's issues with Pitt police all started. Catherine Ann McCloskey attempts a citizen's arrest on workers at the University of Pitt Johnstown.
You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed for you.
Her transgender partner, Seamus Johnston, started rolling the camera in December after workers said he used a men's locker room.
We believe that you are a female and your campus ID indicates you're a female. Your campus application form indicates you're a female. You went into a men's room. You're not permitted to do that.
They cited him twice before after warnings about using the men's locker room. The situation quickly escalated when the couple refused to provide their name or ID.
I'm just telling you to shut your mouth.
The cops came in. The couple handed over their IDs and McCloskey was taken out in handcuffs. Johnston was expelled and charged with indecent exposure. Pitt police gave their names to federal investigators because of their ongoing legal dispute, but they have denied having anything to do with the threats. They're due back in federal court next week to appear before a grand jury investigating those bomb threats. That's the very latest. Reporting live in the newsroom, Rick Earl, Channel 11 News.